citing security failures in the Parkland school massacre.
A warning, if there are children in the room, the content here may be disturbing.
Well, with all the screeching recently about Vladimir Putin and Russia and treason.
By the deadline is a couple of days before the debate. Are you concerned about that?
No.
Jimmy, my emails are so boring. We came, we saw, he died.
I don't want to see him impeached. I want to see him in prison.
On this Memorial Day, as our nation honors its unbroken line of fallen heroes, and I see many of them in the audience here today.
We understand that a plane has crashed into the World Trade Center. We don't know anything more than that.
I tell you what, CNN should be ashamed of itself having you working for them. You are a rude, terrible person.
I'm not going to give you a question. You are fake news.
Everyone, this is Jazz, your friendly computer assistant, and the producer of this ridiculous show. Well, before we get started, we have a couple of rules to go over. Absolutely no doxing anyone, and no threats at all. Also, no talking about anyone's children. Other than that, have a great time. And now, the one you've all been waiting for, the Jew with all the shekels. Your host, Steve Pinder.
Well, how's everybody going? You know something, I've been told that the intro is too long, but it's the only way to fill up the room before the stream starts. So I kind of made it that way, but now I'm starting to think, maybe I should shorten it a little bit. I don't know. I think I may. I have some that are shorter, but, I get to writing music and I end up writing a piece and I go, yeah, that'll be great for the intro. And then I end up sticking in the intro and it's a couple of minutes long. So I hope everybody's doing well tonight. I am going to run through the chat really quick. Say hi to everybody that's in it. Hopefully I won't miss anybody. Vicky, how's it going? First one in. Eric, how's it going? Roy, Texas Red, Miko Max, Shamrock is here. Always love having her here. Joe Edmonds is here. Ian Beer Pig, how's it going? Mindbender, I know he said that he's going to be lurking, but that's cool. And let's see here. We got Julian. How's it going, Julian? Boomer. Always a pleasure having Boomer here. Eastern Kentucky Accountability. Thanks for stopping in. GD is here. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Extra Good Citizen is here. Mick Love is here. And the ever wonderful Tay Lynn is here. Thank you so much for being here. Harrow is here. Chi-Town Citizen is here. Awesome. Very cool having you here. Michelle is here. Let's see. Who else? I hope I'm not missing anybody. I think I got Saucin Bear is here. How's it going, Saucin? And of course, Noli is here. Very cool. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Eggman Eggs, of course, always a pleasure having him here. Safety Man is here. SC Toxic Masculinity Bear is here. Well, thank you for the hugs, Noli. Yes, I'm a big old meanie, and you know it. Okay, Andrew Kelly is here. Judy Winter is here. How's it going? I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I missed anybody, type something in there. I hope I didn't miss anybody. There was a lot of people early in the stream. So, Carl Salesman Bear, how's it going? Car Salesman Bear. Okay, it's not Carl. Car Salesman Bear. Okay, Moondoggy. Okay, everybody, you know what's going on. This is the free chat call-in stream. And I'm going to reiterate what Jazz, my assistant, said. No doxing. There will be no talking about people's family and no threats. That's it. You can say whatever the heck else you want. My mods do not ban anybody unless they're talking about people's children, doxing or threatening. Time them out, give them a warning, and I'll tell you when to go from there. But I don't want anybody banned. This is a free speech channel. Except your mama jokes are okay, because I love a good your mama joke. Doxing is giving away someone's address, and we've had that done. Or personal information. Everything else is fair game. Okay? And if you want to call, look, if you're going to crank call me, guys, make it a good one. I love crank calls as long as you're funny. Okay? Hi, Danny boy. Slap Weasel is here. He made it. We can continue now. Slap Weasel is in the house. Richard Dixon, I do not hate you. Did I skip over you accidentally, man? I'm sorry. I do not hate you. Hey, Care Bear. A decoy doxing? Really? You guys are bad. Stop it. Okay, everybody. Phone lines are open. Call in. And look, if someone's on the phone, don't sit there and call over and over again while someone's on the phone. I hear the beep and the over and over again. Hey, Mr. Rass or Harass. How's it going? I hope everybody's had a good day so far. I kind of had a crazy one at work today, but it's all in the life of advertising. Yeah, Judy, yeah, if they're done correctly, oh yeah, I love a good crank call. Oh yeah. Really, Vicky? You're so mean. Is this payback? I don't treat you that mean on your stream. I'm such a nice guy in your stream. Now, guys, I already have a whole bunch of videos that were sent in for this week's I Want My Rib Back segment that's going to be on Thursday. So if you want to send in a video and fight for your gender, you can do that. Send it to my email, steve@txsheepdogs.com. That email is in the show notes. And the topics that are going to be battled over this week are going to be who is the worst backseat driver, man or female. If you're a female, call up and battle against the men. If you're a man, call up and battle against the females. Who is the worst backseat driver? That's one of the topics. The second topic is who has the harder time admitting they are wrong, male or female? Send in your 2-minute long video, hopefully in portrait. I'd rather get it in portrait. Let's get our first phone call. Who do we got on the air?
Yeah, last time I called in, you gave me some knee hurt so bad when I...
Really? You couldn't even finish it before you hung up. Come on, man. If you're going to crank call me, have some talent about it. Have some balls to stay on the line. and finish what you're saying. He was in such a rush to hang up, he missed his last words. Come on, man. Boomer never admits she's wrong. Hey, Sergeant, glad you could join us. No, extra good citizen. On this stream, you're either a man or a woman. I mean, I'm not going to have the battle of the 2 million sexes or genders or whichever they come. Yeah. I want my rib back. Have you even heard? Guys, I know I have the song up on I have it. Hold on a second. Yeah, I have it on I have it on the channel if you guys haven't heard it. Let me see. I wonder if okay. If you guys want me to play it for you, I'll play it for you. Do you guys want me to play the theme song for I Want My Rib Back? Oh, you listened to it on accident. Okay, well, yeah, it's no big deal. If you don't want me to play it, I won't play it. But yeah, those are the two arguments that are going to happen Thursday. It's going to be either you can send in a tape for both of them. Okay? Whether it's going to be who's the worst backseat driver or who's going to or who has a harder time admitting when they're wrong, male or female. Now, if you're going to send me a video, you can email it to me, send me a 2-minute video, has to be 2 minutes long, and if you do it on your phone, which is fine, do it in portrait. It actually works better for the format I'm going to do it in if you film it in portrait. And hopefully we'll have a good time with that. I have some plans for that for Thursday, and if it goes okay, it'll be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to it. I gave Slap Weasel a wrench. I best answer? I know. Is that bad? Is that bad that I did that? So no, I won't play it. I won't play the song. So you guys will hear it on Thursday anyway. Yeah, I charged for twerking, Vicky. You don't even want to know how much it cost last time to get me up and to twerk. Okay? It cost a lot of money. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, this is Jolene from the Women and Children in Crisis Hotline.
Really? So you just say that again? Say it a little louder so everybody can hear you.
Hello, this is Jolene from the Women and Children in Crisis Hotline.
Okay, and what is this regards to?
We've been getting calls from this number.
Really?
Yes.
And are they any good? I mean,
Nah, man, all the calls are actually garbage, dude. They're like ranting about how their dad hates you. I'm like, I don't care, man.
Really?
Yeah, man.
So you're calling me back and you're totally hurting me.
Dude, that's so cool.
So
actually, wait, I'm calling you back. Well, I actually haven't called this number yet. What?
Yeah, maybe Willie. I don't know. I don't know if William. I don't know if this is one of yours. Oh, don't have a nervous breakdown on my phone line. It'll really hurt my ratings. Not that they're not hurt enough already. What's that?
Are you a boomer?
Do I have to adjust this to be able to understand the words coming out of your mouth?
Yeah, man.
Again, better than the first call. Okay. No, I said, William, it might be from you. I don't know if it's from your group. You know how your group loves to crank call. We had some good ones the other night on your stream. When that guy called up and started talking like Elmo, I just about died, William. I just about died. That was the funniest thing. Oh, you already have plans for your face reveal? Really? You're going to make it like this big event? Hello, you're on the air.
And it's Julian again. I just jumped in the shower as the stream started. You guys talk about the what's the guy's name? The pedophile guy yet?
The who guy?
The pedophile guy in the news. I forget his name. The politician.
Dude, I don't know what's going on, but I don't know if I can't understand half the things coming out of anybody's mouth today. I think my ears are plugged.
It's probably just me.
Yeah.
So it's like the what's the guy's name? I think his name starts with an E. The pedophile guy that like molest kids on a plane or something like that.
Can anybody understand what he's saying? Dude, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to mix the board over here. I'm trying to adjust it to try to cut out some of the back. You're talking like you got a wad of chew in your mouth at the same time. You got a mouthful of dip? No?
Nah. What are they saying in the chat?
What do you mean what are they saying in the chat? No, they can't understand anyone.
Oh. I don't know. I was talking about the pedophile guy, the politician.
Oh, okay. Now I understand what you're talking about. You're talking about the guy that was the one that had his island over there.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that whole thing? I don't think it ends with him. I mean, he was the place. Everyone else came to his place. Yeah, we know. Everybody's someone typed in Bill Clinton. Yeah.
You think that guy sounds like a real jerk to me?
Well, yeah. The guy's name's Epstein, and MD just put that in the chat. So thank you, MD. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, look. We know that the government is full of pedos. We know this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you using a speakerphone?
No, I got the phone pressed up to my ear right now.
Yeah. Wow, because I got you going through the system, and I am trying to get everything I can out of this to see if I can get it more clear. But for whatever reason, it's a little broken up. So
yeah, it was kind of weird on the last call, so I couldn't really understand.
There we go. I just gave you a little room, what they call a little room reverb. It helped clear it up a little bit. There we go.
Yeah. So I'm good now.
Well, yeah, I can understand you better anyway.
That's good. Like, there's some stuff coming out about it. People saying Bill Clinton was involved in it somehow. With all that, like, I don't really know. I mean, I don't doubt it. You know, with what Bill's been doing. But it's like, I don't know.
No, we know. Look, Trump said he was going to drain the swamp when he got in there, and he's been going after these guys one by one. He's been picking them off. And I don't know how far he's going to be able to go up the chain. He's getting the bottom tier guys right now. You know, these guys that set all this up, the sex trafficking and everything else, he's going after them. And I mean, no one's going to give up the Clintons. Look, if you want to be shot in the back of the head with 2 different calibers and they'll call it suicide, then by all means, turn in the Clintons. Go after them.
Yeah, we talked about that last time.
You know,
it's on that subject though, do you think he's gonna take 2020? He's gonna win again?
You know something? Every time AOC or Pelosi or someone else opens up their mouth, it just makes him more popular. Every time CNN lied about him, every time they've tried to they're making him win, and that kind of scares me. Because I'm thinking, geez, if they're really making him win that bad, either the Democrats are stupid, or they want him to win because he's not who he says he is.
I don't know what the deal is.
No, I don't trust either side. I mean, it's a false dichotomy, left or right. You know, Democrat or Republican, they're owned by the same bank, so they're all crooked. You know, all you're doing is getting
right.
you're getting a different side of the coin, but it's the same coin. You know?
Yeah, what you mean. So, like, I think my personal opinion on it is going to come down between him and Bernie, like, honestly.
That's a
people were talking about
scary
Bernie.
thought, because we got a lot of youngsters that think socialism's wonderful.
Yeah. Kind of freaky. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that'll freak you out. I mean, when you listen to someone trying to sell you socialism, it's just like, why are you trying to sell it to me? Isn't it free? It's like, come on.
Yeah.
How about looking at history and seeing where it fails every time? How about just looking at Venezuela and just watching?
Yeah, pretty much every time.
Yeah, it turns to that. It turns into starvation and genocide every time.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get why people still, go for. I mean, I get it. It's kind of good to have free stuff, but what happens when you run out of money?
Well, yeah, look, socialism, the money always runs out, always. When there's no incentive to work to make more money because you have to give more and more of it away, because it kills the incentive. That's what happens in socialism. And eventually the money runs out.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for having me on, man. I just kind of wanted to, call in because I know you're having the stream and everything.
Well, I appreciate you calling in, man.
Yeah, I'll see you later, bro.
Okay. Have a good one. Okay. Well, so far, that was a good phone call. So it was nice having a good one. And if you want to support this shindig, it's up on the screen. You can do a PayPal, or you can send me a super chat. Super chats are cool, but it's kind of a pain in the butt because I need to have so much money before I even get it. You're on the air. I know who this is. Toxic Masculinity Bear.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man.
Hey, I didn't have anything great, funny, or awesome to say. I just wanted to throw something out there to think about. Rest in peace to H. Ross Perot, who died today, and great Texan. He did a lot for the great state of Texas, and he did a lot for this country. And he's probably the reason why a lot of people voted for Trump, because the anti-politician businessman that they wanted to get away from. Well, that's why I voted for Trump, because I was big in the Ross Perot campaign back in the day. But great American. He owned his own company, and a lot of his employees were part of the hostage thing in Iran. And he sent his own strike team to try to go rescue them with his own money. How many bosses would do that for you?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, not too many.
My brother worked for him for 20-something years when he worked for EDS. And like I said, he passed a lot of laws in Texas. He passed the no pass, no play. If you're an athlete and you don't pass, then you don't play and or participate in any extracurricular activities. He upgraded our educational system a lot. He did and nationwide. So a lot of people that don't know who H. Ross Perot is, it's very, very, very awesome American. He did a lot for his country. Great Texan. Anyway, I just thought I would honor him and say hi and let everybody know H. Ross Perot, if you don't know who he is. Everybody that's been around, been adult, I would say, 40, 45 years old. We probably all know who he is because he ran for president.
Yeah, I remember back in the day. I think I actually, when he was, now I'm trying to remember, it was when Bush Sr. was running for his second term. That's when Ross Perot got on there. And I kind of wanted him to go because I did not like Bush Sr. I wanted him to win. I didn't know anything about Bill Clinton at the time. I didn't have the ability to research like I do now.
Of course, we didn't have the internet back then. That was kind of, that was like we had now. And that's before Al Gore invented the internet and everything else. So that was a joke, by the way. I thought it was pretty funny. I made it up myself.
Yeah, right there, huh?
Just happened in front of you. Bam!
Yeah.
Anyway, so I just wanted to bring that up. If you remember that campaign and you remember the Ross Perot, and then we did a lot of news stories. But if you're a Texan, every Texan knows who H. Ross Perot is. Anybody that's ever worked for EDS knows who he is. He's a very, very famous Texan. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Enjoy the show.
Okay, man. Thanks for calling in.
I want to hear a funny prank caller.
Yeah, I know. Someone's got to have some talent here, you know?
I know. I'm trying to think of one to do, but I don't know if I can keep it clean. I'll try again another day when I really think about it.
Yeah.
But I want to hear a funny prank caller. All right, talk to you later. Bye.
Okay. Who do I got on the air? I guess I don't get anybody. I guess not. No one is on the air.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't begin to tell you what I think it sounds like you're doing.
Yeah. I got this number from the bathroom wall. It said have a good time.
Really? I'm so popular.
Yeah.
I always wanted to have my number on a bathroom wall. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm famous now. I'm on the bathroom wall. This guy got my number off the bathroom wall. What did it say? Did it say anything nasty?
It said to have a good time.
Oh, have a good time, call me. You should have just put the YouTube link underneath it. Have a good time, go to Steve's stream.
Yeah.
Is that why you called? You figured you were going to have a good time? What's that?
Yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah? Was it good for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, for a good time, call. Yeah, put my comment line up on it. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, as I was saying before, you can support me via PayPal. You can support me from my PayPal, or the PayPal link, or the Super Chat, or you can buy a mug. Yes, all the links to the mugs are in the notes. Or you can go to my Patreon, become a patron. What the heck? Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah. Another one of those. It's just like, look, some idiot I guess he got my address somewhere, but he keeps posting it. So, yeah, bye-bye. Thanks a lot, Roy. That's what I'm talking about, guys. If you dox someone, you're going to be out of here. You threaten somebody, you're going to be out of here. If you talk about anyone's children, you're going to be out of here. But your mama jokes, they're good. Call me up and give me your best your mama joke. I don't care. Hello, you're on the air.
Dude, you gave me a wrench.
Should I take it away? Should I take it away?
He gave me a wrench. Oh, man. Wow. Goodbye to some of you people. Guess what? You're not going to stick around for long because Slapweasel is here to make sure that you are taken out. Dude, I have brought the hammer before. I will bring it again. But I'll tell you what, this is a free speech site, and he has rules, and they are Pinder's rules. They are not my rules. So when we get to the end of this phone call, what you need to know is at the end of this, Pinder has the ultimate explanation. He has he is the judiciary. And that's it. And that's all there is to it. All right, brother. Just wanted to give you a silly-ass phone call. All right, man. I'm out. Later.
Okay. That was Slapweasel. Yes. Hi, Sarah Tay. Angels for Animals. My mama wears army boots. Oh, come on. Come up with something better than that. Like, this is one of my favorites. And the Flat Earthers will love this one. Yeah, your mom is so fat. Apollo 12 was going to the moon and they said, oh, hell, look at that. Let's go there instead. Sarah Tay, why are you so turned on right now? Please explain. I think we had some more people come in too. Z Zimmer, how's it going? Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, do you think Michael Jackson actually diddled those kids?
Yeah?
Me too, man. Thanks for answering my call, man.
What is it going on with the call sound is terrible right now. I don't know what's going on. It's not doing very well. I think I'm going to fix something. And, yeah. Give me a second here. I am going to change this. I've been using a different setup. I'm going to go back to the old setup. And, we'll see how that works, guys. And, I think it'll be a lot better. I'm not going to run. Normally, I run, so I'm talking to you through the mixing board and into the phone, and when you talk back, of course, it goes into the mixing board. Now, when you talk, it's going to go through the mixing board, but when I talk, it's going to go straight through the phone. So that's where we're at right now. We'll see how that goes. And I think we'll get a better sound. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So, how's it? Wait a second. When she skips a meal, the stock markets drop. Oh, my God, Sergeant, that's funny. That's a good one. That's a good one. Two buses in the train to get to her good side. Oh, God, that's bad. Hey, Robert, how's it going? Sweaty Negroes. Oh, jeez. That's pretty bad. She needs cheat codes for We Fit. Oh, my God. That's funny. That's funny. Come on, guys. This is the call-in stream, and we're 34 minutes. Do I have to go on a break? Is that it? Do I have to go on a break, and then we come back and we do some more call-ins? Because if that's what we have to do, that's okay. I got a break anyway. It's 34 minutes into it. Let me take my break. And then we come back. You guys can think of stuff to call up and talk about. Here we go. It's morning in Texas. Time to start the day with a good cup of joe. Now in Texas, it doesn't matter what coffee you use, but what matters more important is what you put the coffee into. Now, if you're trying to make fields full of cow droppings look as beautiful as God's gift of a Texas morning sunrise, then there's only one mug for you. Pinder's Ugly Mug. Guaranteed to lower your expectations of the world around you, which will brighten your day. Especially if you're Jewish. Pinder's Ugly Mug. Available today at teespring.com.
It's time to submit to using only one mug for all of our beverages. Pinder's Ugly Mug. Because to use any other beverage vessel would be to sexually abuse a beverage. Okay, let's be honest. It's probably sexual abuse to put it in this vessel.
What's that, Dad?
It's the Pinder Ugly Mug.
That's ugly!
Okay, we're back. And yes, Angel for Animals, you can call up and share your disgust for an auditor. Yeah. Just no doxing, no threatening them, but yeah. Absolutely. Okay, let's see. Is it wrong to cook hamburgers in the microwave? I don't know. If you don't feel like dirtying much, I don't know. I can't say I haven't done that, Zimmer. So who knows? Okay, wait a second, Richard. What do you mean? Yes, it is. You think it might be lazy? Of course it is. It's kind of lazy. Yeah. I don't know if it's wrong. Reheating, though. No, I know people that have actually cooked a hamburger in the microwave. I'm not saying it's a good idea or it's going to taste wonderful. It's going to taste like horse mook. Okay? Oh, God, Florida. At least you're not F-bombing streaming while wearing a loincloth. Okay? Yes, Flo's gonna call in naked. Jeez. Oh my God. Really? I do not do illegal drugs, not even pot. I'm boring that way. Okay. Slap Weasel. That's your status quo? Is that it? Flo, no visuals, man. Look, I'm an artist. I have an imagination, and you just don't want it. Those things will pop into my head, and I won't be able to get rid of them. So stop it, Flo. Okay, guys, phone lines are open. Yeah, you can badmouth your own child. Oh, boy. I don't even know if I want to answer this. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, I'm here to save you from terrible visuals.
Oh, you're going to save me from a terrible visual. Okay. Please get my mind off Flo, okay?
I have had quite the day. It's been 6 hours of practice testing, so fun times. And but more ahead of me tomorrow, so another full day of practice testing. But in the meanwhile, I've been getting random updates about a certain Canadian's inability to drive from one location to another without breaking down. And 3 breakdowns in like 2 hours. Very impressive.
Okay.
A series of unfortunate events.
Okay, is this a Canadian that we all know?
Yeah.
I can throw the initials out here, but he's probably broken down and not in my chat right now.
Oh no, I'd pick on him in person, but he seems like he's a little busy right now. So, anyways, I was going to call in and try and give y'all a good old-fashioned lawyer joke.
Okay, go for it.
But then I realized that the only one I can think of is just a really, really bad lawyer pickup line.
It's a bad lawyer pickup line. Okay.
Yep. So, are you a piece of real property?
Say
Because I really want to lean on you.
Oh my God. That's look, there are some cheesy pickup lines that actually work. Okay? They actually work. You know, and look, every guy has cheesy pickup lines that he used in his 20s. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We all have them. You know, I have some that because I'm a bad flirt, I'm terrible that way. Okay. I'm going to share with the guys a surefire way to get a woman's attention, and you tell me if this would work. Okay, you tell me if this would work. Now,
okay, I'm listening.
I remember being at the bar, and you know, there being a couple of ladies at the bar, and I'm like, you know, 23, 24, and there'll be some bombshell that will walk in that bar, you know, like she's just, you know, dressed like if she leaned 2 inches forward, they would have to call the cops on her. That kind of, you know, outfit. You know what I'm talking about. She can barely fit in it, you know?
Yeah.
And she's just done like, she looks like, you know, New York City hooker, you know, a high-end hooker, okay? It just, and every guy in the place is now turned around and is focused on her. And I could see this lady standing next to me, and she's just looking in complete disgust. And okay, get ready for this. I leaned over and I said, "Isn't that amazing?" I said, "Look what she had to do to get the same attention that you got just by showing up." Oh, let me tell you something. That worked like a charm.
That'll do it.
See, is that clever? That's clever, isn't it?
That is very smooth.
Oh, yeah.
You got to show that you're paying attention to the right things.
Yeah, it was complimentary. It wasn't like it wasn't like
and
cheesy.
It was classy.
Yeah, I thought it was classy. It worked. You know?
Yeah, that would definitely work. I mean, I've had a couple of bad pickup lines used on me, and I've thought about using a few. But that being said, that's a pretty good one. I'll give that the stamp of approval.
I remember this, and I've said this to a couple of my female friends that are black, just joking around with them, and of course they just freak out when I say this every time. And I've said this to a few of my black female friends that are black. I've said this to them, and I just look at them like, oh, God, you look beautiful tonight. When I get home, I'm tearing up all my Beyonce posters. They lose it. They lose it when you say that. When you say, "Oh, you're so beautiful, I'm gonna go tear up my Beyonce posters," they don't know what to say. You gotta have fun with it. If you can make them laugh, you know what I mean?
That is half of the battle. If you can make a woman laugh, then you've got a pretty good shot.
Well, especially if you can see the look in their face, like they go to a bar and they're tired of being picked up by some, you know, goofy redneck that comes up and goes, "Hey, baby, you want to come see my RV of love?" You know what I mean? Something like that. They're sick of hearing it.
I mean, these days it's more of a, you know, some passive young man who the best he can do is, "Can I get you a drink?" And it's like, well, I don't know. Can you?
See, when they're met with that kind of response, guys, if they have something ready, they can just fire back. That's funny, because that's what the female's looking for. When they come up with a response like that, "Oh, can you?" You know what I mean? They are looking for someone that's little witty. If you can come back and make them laugh on the next line, then you're going to do okay. If you just look stupid, like, "Oh, you're going to be like that," you're an idiot. They're just going to walk away, and it's like they know you can't hang. You can't. Come on. I mean, they want someone that has a little bit of wit. You know.
Oh yeah. If someone shoots you down a little too fast, that's just it's an opportunity.
Yeah.
Now, you get, you know, if they shoot you down, you get one opportunity to save the situation, and then after that, you're toast.
Yeah, not like Roy. Roy in the chat just said, "Best pickup line. So, do you want to get drunk and make bad decisions?" Nah, I don't think that's going to work, Roy. That's good. That tells you a lot, Roy. That's why you are a single man, Roy. That is why.
You see, if you're going for that, you're going to get the absolute worst selection of ladies that you could possibly, you know, end up with. You want someone classy, you have to be a little classy.
Well, yeah, I mean, if a lady falls for that line, she would have fallen
She's
for
not
anything.
much of a lady.
She would have fallen for anything. You could have walked up to her and said, boogity boogity boo, and she would have been, okay, let's go. Okay? I mean, look, if she would fall for that line, that's what you're getting. So, Slap Weasel, you're single because you were too picky. Okay.
See, Slap Weasel, people tell me that all the time. But you know what? I just call it having fun, and that's not a bad thing. Okay, well, I'll let you get back to your regularly scheduled prank call.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for calling in.
Nice chatting with you. You have a great evening.
You too.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. Okay, here we go. Listen, I'll take another phone call. Oh my God. No, it's something that's going on. I don't know if it's a bad line or something that's causing it to do that. I couldn't tell you, but we'll figure it out. That's better than waking up with a bunch of chicks whipping your foot and saying, "Hey, Charlie T." You see it when you let go. Oh my God, Roy, that's bad. Hello, you're on the air.
I just had to make a moment. This entire country is uncircumcised.
Okay, say that clearer and in English.
I just had an eureka moment. This entire country is uncircumcised.
I don't know if it's my phone tonight or no one can speak. I think it might be my phone. Although the last phone call was crystal clear. And I guess that one's it for that one. I'm sorry to break the moment. Hey, Boulder. Hey, Boulder, why don't you call up and give us your best pickup line? I want to hear Boulder's best pickup line. See, it's funny. I know that when he calls up, we're going to be able to understand what he says. I don't know what's going on. I never used any lines to pick up the ladies. I was just myself. Look, you have to have something to break the ice. We're talking about the icebreaker, okay? The icebreaker. Because that is the most important thing. How are you going to go up and talk to a complete stranger and break the ice? Yeah, Andrew, you say that. You're single. The most important things in morals, yeah, sure. If you're picking up a woman in a church, and right then you're still going to get a freak. I'm talking about I'm not talking about picking up and getting a one-night stand. I'm talking about meeting somebody. Hello, you're on the air. Hello. You got 3 seconds. 2, 1, bye. Okay. I have to be honest, Steve. Most of those guys that was dressed up like women picked me up. I'm just saying. Oh, my God, William. That's bad. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Pinder.
Hey, man. How's it going, Boulder?
Better than some, worse than others. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I don't know how we got on this pickup. It's fun. We've been talking about pickup lines, and
I got some of those.
Okay, a female called in, and she gave us one. Mm-hmm. There was a joke pickup line, and so I shared a couple of mine that have worked really well. So I I figured, if there's anybody in here that's got some pickup lines, it's got to be Boulder.
Oh, yeah. My favorite is, I got a few kids. You want to give me a few more?
Oh, God. Come on. That's as bad as Roy's. Come on. Give me a pickup line that actually worked.
That actually works?
Yeah.
Oh, I would work a lot more if I had to pay for those two.
Damn Boulder.
Hey, so right now, we have a Canadian sprinting down a highway trying to make it to an auto parts store to get a new thermostat for his truck on his way to a gig that he's already half an hour late for. And so I was on the phone with him. I couldn't listen to the show. What do you want me to do? I'm trying to help a bear out.
I didn't say anything bad about that. I know who you're helping out.
Yeah, he's he's one of those youngsters that's like, I've got $40. I can make it a 6-hour trip to my gig. I'm like, Kyle, what the fuck? Bro,
yeah.
No.
Yeah, so people in the chat knew who you're talking about. Yeah, we're talking about Kyle. He's our favorite Canuck.
Yeah, well, I mean, he had just enough gas to get there. Then he had to make money while doing it just to get home. And I'm like, so you're going to drive 7 hours? That's like for me driving to Durango or the Four Corners through the mountains to make the exact same amount of money I could have made sitting my ass at home.
Yeah.
I know he's not listening because he's running right now. The last I just got off the phone with him, he's running on the side of a 5-lane highway. Anyway, pickup lines. Geez, I'm out of practice. Don't stand to me long enough or you'll get pregnant too.
Oh, my God.
I mean, all my pickup lines have to do with having babies. I make babies. I'm a baby maker.
Yeah, you don't say, huh? Oh,
Yeah.
my God. I don't know, man. At 50 years old, I just made another one, almost 2 years ago. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a couple of friends that are just making babies now, and I'm like, all right, well, my teenagers will watch your babies.
Yeah, well, I think I was able to talk her out of another one. So I think I'm past that now, because I was normally it's like, hey, we don't need the changing table anymore, and we don't need this and that. We should probably have a yard sale kind of thing. And I was kind of getting some pushback, and and then all of a sudden she's like, yeah, we're probably gonna need to get rid of this stuff and make some room. And I'm like, oh, that means we're done.
Yeah, but Moses had kids into his 700s?
Yeah.
You're barely 600.
Oh no, he didn't live that long, but but you,
they
yeah,
said, what, 900?
No, that was Adam. Adam lived over 900 years. I think Moses was closer to 400.
Yeah, well, it's just a joke, but these days my pickup lines are like, come check out my house. My fridge is stocked. And look, all my laundry is folded and put away. And, I have a job. I love my job. You should go out with me because I have a job.
That might actually be a pretty decent pickup line these days, is I have a job. Yeah.
I have no diseases.
Yeah, I have no diseases. Disease-free. Yeah. Zimmer asked how old my wife
family's
is.
infected. My family's infected, though.
Yeah.
Not my immediate, like my mom, my brother, my sister, but my aunts and uncles and my cousins, they're all infected with liberalism. Oh, that's my daughter laughing.
Yeah.
Come on, Anna. That
Moses
was funny.
was not 120 when he died. It took him over 100 years to build the ark.
Sorry, Anna. I'm on Pinder's show. You want some ice cream?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So I have no pickup lines. I'm a total cornball. All I do is go to work and come home. Ask anybody. and you know, I drink bourbon. How's
There
that
you
for a
go.
pickup line?
Yeah, I drink bourbon. Yeah.
I drink bourbon and I know
Oh,
things.
jeez. You know, Angel, you're right. I'm over here thinking. I'm like, wait a second. She's talking about Noah. You're right. You did say Moses.
Yeah, I said Moses. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my bad. I totally misunderstood what you said. Yeah, Moses was 120. Yeah. Miko, call in again. And who was
Yeah,
it? Zimmer
time for
was
me to
asking.
go.
What's that?
I'll give you an update. I'll give you guys an update on if the Canadian makes it to the parts store or not.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Please.
All right. Next time, I promise I'll think of a better pickup line.
Oh,
I
that's
didn't know,
fine. That was just what we were going over. I understood you came from that incident, so okay, man. I appreciate it, Boulder.
Right. Night, y'all.
Yep. Good night. Hey, Zimmer, you were asking me how old my wife is. Well, we'll just say she's in her 30s. Okay. Yeah, she's still at the age where she can easily have more children. Yeah. We'll just say that. So, Miko Max, try calling again. Oh, you're charging? Can you call while it's on the charger? No, I don't think all of them went on it. I don't think all of them went on the Ark. I have my own theories about that, but when the incident occurred, I was shocked and changed forever. Someone wants to speak about an incident. Yeah, well, we're talking about someone that just had the thermostat go on their vehicle. Not much of an incident, but when you're late for a gig, it is. Especially when that gig's probably going to pay your way to the next gig. That's for Thursday. The backseat driving, that's for Thursday. We're trying to get people to send in videos. I've already got a bunch of the females. I have no males that have made videos. Not one. All females so far that have made videos. It has to be 2 minutes long. If you do it on your phone, please do it in portrait. Don't in landscape. It's just easier for me to format it for what I'm doing in portrait. Make it 2 minutes long and argue in support of your gender. Okay? Whether you think the female is the worst backseat driver or the male. Okay? And also, the other argument's going to be who admits they're wrong easier, male or female. So if you're female, you're going to argue that the man can't admit he's wrong, and vice versa. And email those to me. The email's in the show notes, steve@txsheepdogs.com. And we are going to have another I Want My Rib Back on Thursday. I know we didn't do it last week because we had CJ Grissom on, and that was just too good of a stream, so it kind of went long. So we didn't do it last week. So I have a whole new format, guys, for doing this. It's all going to be pre-recorded, and it's going to put up on the screen, and then you guys are going to vote. It just saves us the trouble of trying to get someone to call in on the spot. So each week I'm going to do as many of those matches as I can, and there might be more than one match. This will be on Thursday. I do my I Want My Rib Back on Thursday. And if you guys understand what I mean by I Want My Rib Back, this is a play on Adam and Eve when God put Adam to sleep, took one of his ribs, and made him a female. And this is all about guys just going, damn, I got to put up with all this. I want my rib back. That's what this is all about. If the woman wins, she gets to keep the rib. If the guy wins the argument, he gets his rib back. That's how it works. Well, it's funny. Like I said, it turned, and this, guys, this is all This came from an idea. We were talking in a hangout, and Andrew Kelly came up with that name. He's the one that came up with the name, I Want My Rib Back. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello.
Is this Stephen Pender?
Yes, this is Stephen Pinder.
I apologize, Steve Pender.
Okay.
I have a question about the moderators.
The what? Huh?
The moderators. Moderators. The mod.
Okay, the moderators, yes.
Yes. I'm very confused why they are letting the women moderate on Owen Benjamin's stream.
Well, okay. I'm going to stop you right there. Two things. First off, I don't know what's going on Owen's stream because I'm not on Owen's stream. Second off, I don't care.
I agree. I just don't agree with the female moderators.
Okay. Yeah, Boldy just put, I was banned. Yeah, he kicked me out the second time. This time it's for good. Yeah.
Like, why are they letting them vote? And now they're letting them moderate?
So you think that, huh?
It makes no sense to me.
So you don't agree with suffrage, huh?
I just don't think the women should be voting, and I don't think they should be moderating.
Okay. And any particular reason why?
A lot has to do with having to have a full-time job because the feminists thought it was a good idea.
So you think there's the fact that women are moderators now, it's all because of the feminist movement?
It's a slippery slope.
Okay, I have female moderators. You know this.
Oh, I apologize, ladies. I super love you.
Two of them aren't here right now, though, but I do have female moderators, yes.
Maybe they're on their period.
So what you're saying is emotion shouldn't have any place in legislation. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I believe that in politics. And I'm not saying women shouldn't be in politics. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that leave your emotion at home. And B West, speaking of female moderators, B West is here. One of my very first.
B West.
She is actually my second sub to my channel, B West. She has been for well over a year. She's awesome.
I hope your cramps are treating you well, B West.
Well, do you have anything else, or is it going to be just no female moderators?
No.
Okay.
Good question. God bless you all, and hopefully the mayor.
Okay. You have a very good evening. I will talk later. Bye.
From Canada, yeah.
Okay. I don't know. That kind of I guess I've never had someone call up and question something about Owen's stream. Yeah. Bye-bye. I plead the fifth. You bet she's a great cook. So I look suddenly depressed after hearing from Canada, huh? Hello, you're on the air.
Hello. I don't know why you would have any male moderators on here.
And why? Why would I have male moderators? Why wouldn't I? Or why shouldn't I?
Well, why would you have male moderators? They should all be out having jobs and fending for the women.
It's 10 o'clock at night. How long do you want them to work?
A lot.
Oh.
Take care of the women.
Oh, see,
they're making babies.
Are you one of those?
Dishes.
Oh, see. Okay. Okay, so you're one of those, like, crazy traditionalists, right?
No, it's Sergeant Peterson. What's going on, Pinder?
I know.
But I just mentioned in the chat that that last lady, I said that if I wasn't married, I'd make her an American citizen.
Why so?
Perfect woman.
Really?
That's what I think. Anyway, that's all I got for you.
Okay,
That's
man.
up for me. All right. Yeah, bye.
Yeah, bye. Okay, guys, guess what? We're over an hour. I am going to take one more call. One more call. I know we've already gone an hour and 8 minutes, but we've had some fun. So I'm going to take one more call. This is it after this call. As I was saying beforehand, the whole I want my rib back thing, I was talking about doing some kind of contest, and we were in a hangout call, and Andrew Kelly came out with that name, I want my rib back. So that's where that came from. Sergeant Peterson is a secret squirrel, super spy with an accent like that. Oh, okay. One more call to Buku. Really? Really, Care Bear? Are you telling me to hang up and just call it? Well, guess what? We got a call. We got one. Hello, you're on the air. Yeah, maybe I should have friggin' ended it before that one. Well, I guess that's it. Oh, no, we got someone else. Here we go. Hello, you're on the air.
Okay, it took a long time for you to hear me.
That's it. Oh, no, we got someone else. Here we go. Oh, you're going to have to turn me down in the background.
Okay, it took a long time for you to hear me.
Can you turn me down in the background? Hello?
Hello?
Okay, there you go.
Do I have to leave the room? I'll leave the room. I'm not shy.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so I'm a Patrick basher. I just don't understand why people think Patrick is like this auditing god when all he does is harass women, treat women like crap, like they don't matter. He stalks them. He laughs when he makes them uncomfortable. What the hell is wrong with people? How can they accept that?
That's a good point. Look, you're bringing up a subject that is actually something that was being discussed today in Discord, okay? Patrick is an auditor, Boulder, okay? That's who we're talking about. And we're talking about the people that basically are hurting the movement and shouldn't even be involved. And there's a whole bunch of names that came up. And I don't know. I don't know why. And look, people go to these things. It's not about the First Amendment anymore. Don't even let that, don't be fooled by that. Most of these channels are no longer about the First Amendment. All they are is a bunch of people looking at the screen going, yeah, tell the cop off, yeah. Oh, you don't want to say anything bad to the cop. You're a bootlicker, all this and that. And they're egging them on into doing something stupid. Then they get themselves arrested. And then they go, oh, you dumbass, you got arrested. What the hell? Or they're like, yeah, you got arrested. Yeah. And then when they got to ask for bail money, they're like, screw you. I ain't giving you any bail money. You were the dumbass that got arrested. I mean, that's what the auditing movement is turned into now.
But they give Patrick money. They send him money. I mean, 5 minutes after Selena got arrested, he was in the car begging for money. He got people to send him money. When she didn't have bail, people asked for their money back, and he would not give it back. And he blocked them on chat, and he blocked them from making comments so that they couldn't ask for their money back. Now, how do people not see through that bull crap, How do people not say, this guy just wants my money and nothing more?
I can give you a gazillion. That's a big number, just so in case you know. It's,
It is a big number.
Okay. I can give you a lot of names of YouTubers that you go, why do people listen to them? And you could probably say the same thing about me. Why the hell is people calling up? What the hell are they listening to Steve for? Everybody has a thing that they're into, and they maybe people like the drama. People, let me tell you something. And I think the more messed up you are on YouTube, the more people are going to come and watch you. You want to know why? Because I believe that people want to see someone worse off than them because it makes them feel that much better. And that is why I created this. I created my ugly mug because it is so ugly that it makes people feel better about themselves. Okay? You have to understand it. That is, I mean, I'm thinking that think about it. What are the most popular channels? The ones that have crazies in the freaking chat. The person is out there screaming up and down, I mean, calling everybody every name in the book, and they're screaming, I'm protecting my First Amendment. They're making enemies out of the world. I don't get it. You're not furthering it. What they're doing, though, is they're gaining an audience because people love to see train wrecks. Everyone loves a good train wreck. Okay?
I agree.
Oh, yeah, look at that. B. West took the words right out of my mouth. She typed them as I was saying it.
Well,
Yes,
I have to leave the room, so I can't see what anybody's saying.
Well, yeah, she just said certain channels do really well because it's watching a real-time train wreck. That's why most of us used to watch I'm not even going to mention the person's name, but a lot of my viewers met in a person's stream, and we hung out for a long time, and we were watching train wreck after train wreck after train wreck.
Wow.
And it became entertaining watching the train wreck.
But it's not about entertainment. It's about sticking up for our rights. It's not about how many subs you can get or how much money you can make by scamming people or how much money you can make off of YouTube. It should be about our First Amendment rights.
Yeah.
It's not about walking up to a cop and saying, I'm going to rape your wife, and there's nothing they can do to that guy for saying he's going to rape his wife. It's like I've said a million times. Give policemen and government employees 1 week to say screw you and pound them into the ground when they say I want to rape your wife. So if Patrick goes up to a cop and says I want to rape your wife, and that cop has the chance to pound him into the ground with nothing happening, nothing bad happening to him for it, Patrick's going to stay home for a week. He's not going to audit anybody.
Well,
if they were able to retaliate and say, you know what, you're a scumbag, and punch him in the face and send him home for saying, like, your mom's a whore, and one guy, I don't even know who it was, said he was going to rape the guy's daughter, and there was nothing the cop could do about it but stand there and go, oh, okay. No, that shouldn't be how it is. That cop should be able to punch him in the face and send him home. Well, if that would happen for 1 week, give every single government employee the right to stand up and say, you're a jerk, and punch somebody in the face. How many auditors would stay home for that week?
Well,
I bet you the majority of them.
Okay, but I don't think that's the answer. First off, if there's any kind of imminent threat, direct imminent threat, okay, and I'm going to show you the difference. There is a difference between saying I want to rape your wife. That is not a direct and imminent threat.
Right.
Saying I am going to rape your wife is a direct and imminent threat. That is when they can do something. This is why Madonna, I say this over and over again, Madonna could say she dreams of blowing up the White House. That's how she got away with it. If she says, I'm going to blow up the White House, then that's a direct and imminent threat, and she can get in trouble for that. Okay? So that's the difference right there. Now,
I understand
but saying that a cop should be able to punch someone in the face as a result of that and get away with that, no. I don't agree with that.
I'm just saying that if the tables were turned and the cop or the lady behind the counter or the security guard was able to say, you can't say that to me, and not necessarily punch them in the face, but take some action to get them out of there, to get rid of them out of there, then a lot of these auditors would stay home, because if they can't create drama, if they can't stand there and act the fool, they're not going to do it.
Well,
you notice if Patrick doesn't get a reaction immediately out of a woman, like if she doesn't leave and he calls her triggered or whatever, if she just looks at him and he's just nobody, he'll leave. But if he notices for 1 second that she's uncomfortable or has a little bit of anxiety, he'll stand there for 20 minutes with that camera zoomed in on her face.
Oh, yeah. Look,
my husband would be there in a second and pound him into the ground. That's all I have to say. I've told him, come to my town and do that in my town, because you may not get a reaction out of those police officers, but when you leave that police station, you're going to have 10 angry husbands out there who are going to punch your face in.
And they're going to go to jail for it.
No, they're not, because guess what? I live in a small town. No, they're not. I guarantee you 100% they're not.
I'm just telling you what the law is, okay?
Yeah, well, I know what the law is, but when you live in a small town, I mean, seriously, the police are just so different. You know, you go in there and you intimidate a police officer's wife and make her feel uncomfortable and do what Patrick does. He's going to have people out there waiting for him, and there's not a cop going to do anything. They're going to all be busy doing something else. Nobody's going to see anything. The cameras are going to malfunction, and I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying that's what's going to happen. And it happens all over the place. I mean, you know, I've watched the videos with these auditors, and all of a sudden the police things on their uniforms, those cameras, they don't work anymore, or the sound was messed up, or the screen was scratchy, you know. They'd find a way, because people aren't going to put up with that for very long. He gets away with a lot.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, they get away with everything they can up into the line of the law, which means you can't directly threaten somebody. Right. That's what they can get away with. And I'm not saying that it's a good thing that they do this. I'm not saying that.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
What I'm saying is, if they want to actually change this, then they would do it differently, okay? If they wanted to actually change this, they would do it differently. And that's why I believe a lot of them out there aren't really auditors. They're just provocateurs. They're not doing anything to help the First Amendment. They're YouTubers. There's a big difference.
Oh, James Freeman said that out loud right on a stream. He said, I no longer do anything in front of the camera that supports the rights that I used to support and fight for. He said, all of that is for entertainment. He said, everything I do for the movement is behind the scenes and nobody sees it. And I just went, oh, so you're just an entertainer now. You're not a first rights auditor. You're an entertainer.
Well, he does that for a reason, too, because he's tired of it just, that nothing is getting changed. That's why he's doing that.
No, exactly. It's not going to get changed if like these silent auditors who walk up and they put a mask on and they audit a place and they don't say, hey, I'm here exercising my First Amendment rights. What is somebody going to think? They're going to go, there's this crazy man with a camera filming at the school grounds. What is he doing? He doesn't say, it's my First Amendment right to be here. I need to educate you. It's supposed to be about education, not drama for money. But now it is drama for money for a lot of them.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you calling in.
No problem.
I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to try to take one more phone call before I get out of here. But thank you for calling in.
Night.
Okay. You too.
Bye.
Okay, everybody. I need someone to call in. One of the auditors call in because I would like a counter argument to what was just said on the phone. If someone wants to call in and then give a counter argument to what was just said on the phone, because Care Bear, I've already said that Antifa has infiltrated the First Amendment activist movement. They have absolutely infiltrated it. And I started naming names. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, yeah, I just wanted to give a counter argument like you were asking for.
Yeah.
So, I'm actually a cop, and it's our to be nicer to minorities. Like, for example, like I took a nice African American man to the back of my squad car, and I sucked his.
There you go. Guess what you don't get to say on my stream? You got cut off. I mean, when you act like that, yeah, not a cop, obviously not a cop. So, but, let's look. Going in. Oh, jeez, I don't even know if I want to take another one. Hey, you're on the air. Hello? I guess, goodbye? Hello, you're on the air? I guess not. Guys, I think we should call it on that. Yeah, that was the best prank call of the night. Yeah. Oh, jeez, really? I'll take this. Hello, you're on the air.
Steve?
Yeah.
Huckleberry Auditor.
Excuse me?
It's Huckleberry Auditor.
How's it going, man?
All right, you asked for an auditor to call in.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, is your show still live? I had to turn you down.
No, we're still live. And guys, no, don't call in while I'm on the phone with him, really, because I hear the beep and all that, like you guys are still doing. Anyway, yeah, whatever you please. I'd love to hear a counter argument to what was said.
My only argument against what that I don't know who your caller was. I came in halfway through her apparently through her call. I apologize, but from what I listened to, when did it become the public's job to educate the average citizen? Isn't each citizen supposed to educate themselves? Why should I have to? Why should I have to? What from what part of this revenue from YouTube directs me to explain to anybody what I'm out there doing? I haven't seen it, so I don't feel I should have to give an explanation when people see me out videotaping on the sidewalk. That's all.
Yes.
And I've been approached many a times from the sidewalk filming. So,
yep.
I don't know why this lady thinks that it is my job, your job, or anybody else's job to explain what we're doing. I don't. When I go ask people what they're doing, they give me the same answer. Figure it out yourself. So that's what the answer I try to provide back to people. You figure it out. And if you don't like it, tough shit. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not here. I'm not touching anybody. I'm not threatening anybody. And I'm not doing anything. I'm just catching some video. That's all. So I don't understand where that lady came from on your last call, sir.
Yeah, I know. I don't either. But, you know, if people call up, they're going to have difference of opinions. Man, we're not going to agree with them all the time. But I knew that needed a counter argument. And thank you so much for saying that. Because it isn't our job to educate everyone on what their rights are. You're an American. If you're an American citizen, you should be able to read your rights and understand them. And in the fact that you don't scares the hell out of me. That if I'm walking down the road with my gun on my side, that I got someone trying to tell me that I shouldn't be able to do that or that's illegal and they don't even know the laws, let alone their own rights. Here's the problem I have. And Huckleberry, you tell me if you agree with me. People have forgot what a patriot actually looks like. They don't know anymore.
I would agree with that. The only other way I could shift it to like a religious aspect, people don't know that there's prophets still walking among us, sir. Very few people realize that there actually is prophets walking among us. And my belief in God is not what everybody else believes.
Yeah.
But I do believe there are prophets walking among us. And those are people that set an example, put themselves out there, and they do it for the love of doing it. And that's all there is. They don't do it for money. They don't do it for to become famous. None of us are famous. None of us are rich. If we were, we wouldn't be here on YouTube. So I just don't understand a lot of these people's arguing points on, like that lady said, we were supposed to educate people. It's not my job. She was supposed to get an education when she was in school system. It's not my job to educate her or pay to educate her. So, and she's not paying my hourly rate for me to explain what I'm doing for her. So that's what makes me confused about what a lot of Americans expect. They're not I don't consider them Americans. I consider them almost domestic terrorists. But that's just my opinion on them. But I just wanted to get that in there to you, Steve, and that's all I wanted to say. Is I don't know what other arguments that lady had on the phone with you, but that's what I heard her say.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was kind of surprised when she said that a police officer should be able to punch you in the mouth if you say something he doesn't like. That kind of...
I wish that you could have had I would have loved to ask her at that exact moment when she said that. So when a cop grabs me for not even for standing on a sidewalk, comes up and tries to put me in cuffs, I should be allowed to pull out my gun and just blow him away right there on the sidewalk, no questions asked. Is that acceptable too? You understand? Because he's going to put cuffs on me and possibly shoot me, possibly beat me, possibly kill me. I have no idea. It happens all around the country every day in multiple different parts of the country. So how do I know that this cop will do that? Should I be allowed to blow that cop out of put him 6 feet under when he grabs a hold of me? You know, I'm going to bet $1 million he's going to say, that lady who called in is going to say, no, I'm not allowed to shoot the cop. So that's what blows my mind is what are these people thinking when is there no self-rights anymore? I think what it is, Steve, to be totally honest with you, these people that are against the movement, these are, if you've noticed, every one of these people cannot accept all of the amendments that have been passed for us. They only pick and choose which ones they want to follow. They can't accept that everybody is allowed to use all of them. And when somebody uses every last one of them, it just burns their ass even more. So that's why I consider these people domestic terrorists, because they can't stand it when other people use all the rights available to them. So that's the only rant I wanted to get off my chest tonight to you, sir.
I appreciate it.
No, I thank you. I
Okay,
appreciate
man.
your time, and I thank you for your show. I hope you have a good one, sir.
You
Unless
too.
you wanted to ask me anything.
No, we're good, man. You said it all. Okay.
No, thank you, sir. You have a good evening. I'll talk to you hopefully another time.
Yes, please. Good night.
God bless you.
Yep, you too. Okay, that's it for the phone calls. Hey, Angel for Animals, look, we can go back and listen to it. You said that if someone told a cop that, hey, I want to rape your wife, that the cop should be able to hit them. And you also said what you just repeated up there, that you said that, hey, if they were allowed to do that, a lot of these auditors would stay home. Well, according to the First Amendment, guess what? They're not, unless you want to just take away the entire Constitution. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't repercussions for your words. The First Amendment doesn't negate you from repercussions for using your words. You're allowed to use all the words. You can't yell fire in a crowded theater. Those are the things you can't do. You can't cause that to happen. Well, what do you mean by fight back? I mean, I would like you to elaborate on what you're saying. Okay? What do you mean fight back? Fighting back. So you're saying that. Yeah, see, that's just it, mister. It would have to be equal, okay? So we've had, I mean, look, I don't agree with going into government buildings and getting a camera in someone's face while they're on their computer. I don't agree with doing that. It's well within your rights because it is the public sector. Okay? And you are paying these people, obviously. I just don't think it's going to do anything. You're creating an enemy there. Can you yell fire in another language? Oh, my God. Look, guys, let me tell you something. And Richard, I know you just said this, and I'm whatever. If the chat is behind, I'm sorry, and if I'm late to what's being typed in there, But police do not have a First Amendment right, guys. They don't. When they sign and they raise their hand and they swear into office as an officer, they lose their First Amendment right, guys, on duty and off duty. Everything they say can be turned on them, no matter what, even when they're off duty. That's why we have Facebook pages where police officers are getting into trouble now. And this is why when I have a guest police officer on the air, that they have to stay anonymous because they can get in trouble. They don't have a First Amendment right. They give that up. Yeah, you can, Roy, if it's the truth. If there is a fire, yeah, you can. Yeah, but that's just it, Angel. Just for them going in and filming, you can't throw them out of the building. You've just violated their rights. That's just it. And you know something? You may not like it. But I think people are so far away from understanding what a patriot looks like that I think we don't understand. And look, like I said, I'm not saying that all auditors, there are things that I just wouldn't do. I can use all the words if I feel like it. I understand I'm going to be hated for using all the words. I understand that. If I'm going to use all the words. Boulder, there was nothing there worth timing out. Okay? Do not, there was nothing that Sarah said that was worth timing out. That was ridiculous. Don't do that. Okay? Do not time her out. Yeah, Eric Brandt uses all the words. I don't agree with his tactics because I don't think he's furthering the First Amendment. But I like what he does. I just don't like how he does it all the time. I you know, like I said, but there's, how many people do you like everything they do? Guys, everybody is so, and look, there's nothing wrong with being critical, okay? But think about what a patriot actually is, okay? They gave us a few cent sales tax. And know what we did? We boarded a boat and threw the tea in the ocean. Okay? They tried to disarm us. We met them on a bridge and shot them. That's what a patriot is. You bring forward your grievance. If there is something going on, guess what? Speak up and you shall be heard. And if they don't want to hear us, we will go to them. We will bring the argument to them. Think about what I just said. Someone doesn't want to hear us. If you're not going to, if our politicians will not listen to us, the ones that we voted in, that are paid by us, if they do not want to listen to us and give us our First Amendment right, we are going to take our First Amendment right. We're not asking for it. And guess what? That gets rude sometimes. I don't always agree with it. But it gets rude sometimes. If someone is trying to deny you your rights, it gets rude. And we are not going to ask for them back. We're not going to go, oh, please, sir, may I have some more rights? Those rights that were already mine, I'm asking you for. No, it's not going to happen. We are going to take them. They are our rights. That is what a patriot is. And I went way over what I normally would do. And you know something? I'm glad that Angel for Animals called in because she brought up a point. She brought up a point that caused this conversation to happen. This is what contradicting, and I mean not contradicting, but this is what opposite views do. We have a discussion now. We have someone that called in and said this, and then we had someone else that called in and said, no, this is the truth. And then there's a conversation that happens. And let me tell you something. Angel for Animals is just as much of an American. She is using her words. She is voicing her opinion. You may not agree with it. You may not like it. But she is voicing her opinion. And God bless her for it. We may not agree with it, but you know something? We don't have to agree with it. It's her friggin' right. Hey, Pastor Jack, you come in right at the end. Yes, and she did it without cussing. Guys, what Angel for Animals did and what Huckleberry did is exactly what I'm talking about. They both used their rights. You don't have to agree with either one of them. Boulder, stop threatening anybody. There's a rule against threats. Guys. Okay. I'm gonna call it on that. I mean, we could probably go for the full 2 hours. But I think we've said enough tonight. Yeah. Oh, Sarah, I just got mad when you got timed out. I know you were probably laughing, but I'm like, dang it, where the hell did Sarah? And I looked at the comment too. And I'm like, what the hell? Rules suck, by the way, Steve. Yeah, look, I have 3 rules, guys. No doxing, no threats, and no talking about anyone's children. Everything else is fair game, and you heard it. Oh, God, Pastor, really? Guys, what do you want me to go for the full 2 hours tonight, or do you want me to shut it off now? Boulder hates Holiday Inn. You guys are sick. I was about ready to shut this thing down. Oh, you're going to be live in 20 minutes? Cool. So 406, you want me to go for the full 2 hours? Okay. You want me to take another call? Oh my God, I can't believe we're going to do this tonight. Okay. I'll take another phone call. Let me get the number back up on the screen. I thought I was going to get out of here. Well, it's not like I was going to get out of here early, but hello, you're on the air.
Hello, from Canada.
You're from Canada?
Yeah, I'm the one chick that was smarter than the other chick that was talking about all the cop stuff. She sounded very informative, and I just wanted to call in to kind of balance that off. She made my brain hurt. I felt a bit autistic, but not the high-functioning kind.
Okay.
It was awful.
And why did that rub you so wrong?
I wouldn't say it rubbed me wrong. I just felt like it was a misrepresentation of how the females feel. She seemed like she was a bit of an attention-seeking. What words may I use? May I use the WHORE word?
WHORE? Is that what
I'm
you
from
said?
Canada. Yeah.
Okay.
She sounded like a bit of an attention-seeking, don't ban me, sir, please, whore.
Really? Not even
Yes.
close. I mean, I've talked with Angel for Animals in quite a few different chats. Not even close to that. I just don't think she understands the
She
auditing
doesn't
movement.
understand.
That's all.
No, she doesn't. Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. It was just a bit misleading. Talking about punching policemen or somebody in the face.
Yeah. Which, yeah, I disagree with that. I don't want someone to be able to hit someone in the face, just, especially someone that carrying a
Absolutely
badge.
not.
Yeah.
Why are
Okay.
women out there defending themselves? I think that's ridiculous.
Okay.
That is all.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for calling from Canada. Are you seeing?
I think you are very awesome.
That? Oh, thank you.
I think you're very awesome. Yes, I think you are. Yes. I appreciate I think I watched a stream like a week ago where you did something about the Sabbath and how it is on a Saturday.
Okay.
Follow the same practices.
Oh, yeah, that must have been my cigar chat when I was out in
yeah. I caught it late. I caught it like 2 days later, but I do follow the same practices, and I did appreciate that because I was having a bit of trouble explaining to my family why we are doing the Sabbath on, or they don't do it, but I do, on the Saturday and not the Sunday.
Well, I mean, originally that's what it was. It was Friday night sundown to Saturday night sundown. So, and that's why I celebrated
I agree.
that. Yeah.
No, I've been practicing the same thing.
Okay.
Just the Christian family growing up has a little bit of trouble getting on the bandwagon, how the Americans say.
Yeah.
But I did appreciate that.
Okay.
And I do like your religious views, and I think they are quite great. And they follow much in line with the teachings of the Bible.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think it does, but okay. But thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. God bless you, sir. I think you are just not a crappy person.
Well, thank you. I'm glad I don't come across as a crappy person. Okay.
That's a Canadian way of saying you're a bit awesome.
Well, thank you.
God bless your followers. They are also not crappy people.
Well, thank you. I don't think they're crappy people at all. I think they're pretty good.
No, that's the Canadian way of saying they're awesome.
Well, thank you. And look, now I don't think all Canadians are crappy either now. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, I'm probably the only one. But I would like to thank Sergeant Peterson for trying to accept me in the country.
I think if either one of us weren't married, we'd be fighting for this. So I'm just saying.
Well, Sergeant, I appreciate all of you, and I look forward to not. What's the word the Americans say when you do a funny thing on the phone?
Funny thing on the phone. You're talking about crank call. Yeah. Yeah. Crank call.
Yes. I look forward to not doing the prank calls.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, and God bless.
God bless. I look forward to you all in the future, and you guys kind of how they say in the Americans, this shit. Am I allowed to say this shit?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
But not like the literal shit, but like, you know.
Yep. I understand.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay. I'll talk to you later. You have a good evening.
You as well, sir.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see who else we got here.
You as well.
Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, what was up with that previous caller, man? That was kind of weird. I think she was drunk or something.
No. She just had like the most amazing voice in the world. And I think me and Sergeant were like dying.
Yeah, like you said, you mentioned a funny point, like he's like, hey, you're actually like a comedian that I actually like, or something along those lines. But I hold the opinion where if you're Canadian, you're automatically gay. But I mean, that's just me.
Oh, geez, oh man, you just called a lot of people too. I mean, oh my God, there's a lot of comedians out there.
Yeah. I was just gonna call in. I was gonna say, shut the fuck up, boomer. Your time is up.
I'm not a boomer, dipshit. I'm Generation X.
If you're not Gen Z.
Thank you. I'm Generation X. Not a boomer. Shit stain. Sorry, William. That was funny. I love it when I get called a boomer. Who could this be? I'll take another one. Hello, you're on the air. You get one more. Hello, you're on the air. And I guess you are not on the air. Bye. Guys, if we go the full 2 hours, we got another 10 minutes left. But yes, poor, it's funny calling me a boomer. Oh my God, that makes me laugh every time. Not even close. If you know how to do math and you actually listen to the stream, you would know my age. And then you would figure out, hey, he's not a boomer. I guess not. Hello, you're on the air. I guess you're not on the air. Okay, guys, that is it for the phone calls. No one seems to be able to stay on the air. Oh, geez, I got to take another one. Okay. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello?
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 Hi.
Hi. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's me again. It's, Slap Weasel.
Oh, Slap. What's up, man?
I'm just, I'm kicking back. I'm relaxed, and I'm having a good time. I'd like to say that the spirit of the phone calls and the First Amendment rights that you promote on this channel are excellent. They are par excellence. And that's why I back you up, and that's why I support you, and that's why I give you all the props that I can. I can't support you on that other channel, but you know that I get it. You understand it, you know it, and I love it. So Yeah, dude, just, you know, I know you get it, so that's it. That's all I have to say, man. Just wanted to just give you props. All right, Pinder, I'm promoting you. I'm pimping you out, brother. Bye.
Thanks, man. Yep, Pastor, that's what, Pastor Jack said. He was reiterating that the day of worship is Saturday, basically, not Sunday. And he understands that. And that's why my Sabbath begins Friday night sundown and ends Saturday night sundown. Oh, no, Angel, he can't support me on Owen's channel anymore because Owen banned me. So that's why. Yep. Look, guys, I love my Tuesday streams. There is no topic. It's just people calling in and saying what they want. That's all. I mean, sure. I mean, if you start getting vulgar on the phone and you're not, like that guy earlier that's talking about that fake being a cop, and then that story, I'm like, no, there's no point in listening to that. And I did click that at just the right time. So, but guys, this is what free speech actually looks somewhat like, okay? This is what it actually looks like. People saying what they want. Well, yeah, I'm going to be there. Yeah, I'll be there. As soon as I shut this thing down here in a few minutes, I'll be there, buddy. But yeah, this is free speech. This is what it looks like. And people aren't going to like what someone has to say, and then they're going to fire back. You need to wait longer. There is a delay from you answering to you being able to hear us. Yeah, maybe. It never used to happen. I think tonight we just have a bad signal. If not, you're a Jew and whatever. Yeah, Mark, I hate to tell you, Mark, I'm a Jew. I'm a Christian Jew, which is a Messianic Jew, but I'm a Jew. So let's go ahead and we're going to start getting out of here. And man, I had some fun tonight. Guys, remember, on Thursday, we are going to have another battle of the genders. I want my rib back, okay? The two arguments are, who is the worst backseat driver? The other argument is who has a harder time admitting they're wrong, male or female. Record your 2-minute videos and portrait on your phone. Send them to the email, Steve, STEVE, at txsheepdogs.com. The email is in the show notes. I have females are sending me videos this time. No males yet. So, guys, we're going to have a fun format, but you got to get them to me by tomorrow. I need the videos by tomorrow. 2 minutes long. That's how much time you get. No longer than 2 minutes. And that's going to be this Thursday. I'm going to try to set it up. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to play the theme music, and we're going to have a good time, and we're going to vote. And there's going to be more than one fight. If I get enough videos, it's going to be like a fight card, okay? Literally going to look like a fight card. Oh, God, Pastor, really? You want one of my ugly mugs? That's good. I totally hope everybody had a good time. Support me at Teespring. I've been ordering a mug or stickers or something. You can send me a PayPal or you can send me a super chat, whichever. You can go to my Patreon and support me there. I already got one from you, B West. I already got one. But yeah, if you want to, I would need them before 5 o'clock tomorrow. Because I'm going to try to put everything together tomorrow night. And get everything ready for Thursday. So, yeah, that would be best. Like I said, I already got videos from Kick Ya. I got videos from B West. Mr. Ras Her Harass, thank you so much for that compliment. Well, Mark Miller, it's because the apostles were Christian and they were Jews. It's called a Messianic Jew. There's no replacement theology, guys. Christians didn't replace the Jews. Christianity, it's Judeo-Christianity. It was supposed to be the same religion, just carried on. Jesus came, fulfilled the law, and it was supposed to continue. And to the Jews that went on with them, it did continue. It was no different. It's not two different religions. It's a continuation. And that's why Christians read the Old Testament and the New Testament. The Old Testament, majority of it being the Torah. If you're a Christian, you are in a Judeo-Christian religion. No, not all Jews believe in Christ. No. A lot of them are idiots. A lot of them mock it. What are you going to do? That's the way it is. Fulfilled. Yep, and completed. Yeah, you can't follow the law now anyway. 300 of the 613 mitzvot require the temple. There's no way you can follow the law. And it says, do not try to follow the law unless you can do it perfectly. And if you follow the law, it's like saying you don't need Jesus. It's just, we're not going to get on the religious rant right now, guys. I'm closing this thing out. That's like another show. No, when someone says that my Jesus is burning in a lake of shit, I pretty much can call them what I want at that point. Because that's what the majority of Orthodox Jews believe, that Jesus is burning in a lake of fiery shit, okay? So, yeah, it is what it is. And I think if you believe that, you got some problems. Being called an idiot is probably the least of it. Later, everyone.